Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
Nick Barafato, he is also known as Mr. B XRP on Twitter. And from what I understand, he is now working with Link2. It is a company that is providing the ability for accredited investors to actually purchase stocks in companies that have not gone public yet, like Ripple. Here he's saying we are currently sold out of Ripple shares, so just kind of demonstrating how popular they are. And they have a limited amount of Uphold and Abra Global and Link2 shares. But as of February 14th, they were sold out. Nevertheless, the update, he says there is a very limited supply of Ripple shares. They have just hit the Link2 platform. Again, though, you do have to be an accredited investor, and they are going for $48.50 per share. It sounds actually like a pretty good deal, in my opinion. Anyway, I will link his tweets in the description of the video. I should probably also follow his new profile there on Twitter. Gonna keep going, guys, because we do have some great Ripple partner news. This is from the Wrath of Kahneman. Ripple user S-Money. The UK bank challenger has partnered with Clearbank, the cloud-based clearing bank, to offer multi-currency accounts to retail and corporate clients to support their international growth and that of their end users. So this just coming out, guys, from a couple of days ago now. The partnership will enable 3S Money's corporate clients to hold multiple currencies in their accounts and make faster, more flexible payments in USD, Euro, GBP, and EEA currencies via Clearbank's API. This will enable them to launch local account capabilities in order to scale faster into new markets, save time, and increase their revenue. The partnership will also enable 3S Money's clients to enable USD transactions entering the American market for the first time. Forecasted slow economic growth for 2022 and 2023, and of course the ongoing recovery of the beer flu pandemic. There was a need for this partnership, and it will support small to medium-sized businesses in scaling across borders. So Ripple partnered, looking to scale up. I can imagine all the smaller companies during the pandemic that did want to merge with either partner with Ripple themselves directly, I guess, if they had the money to license the RippleNet software, or partner with another financial institution or a bank to be able to facilitate these cross-border payments cheaply. So we did see a lot of that during the beer flu pandemic, and they are also highlighting that here, that it was very, very important for them to focus on easing that friction for these businesses and enabling cross-border payments, which typically include high costs, low speeds, limited access, and insufficient transparency. These prohibitive factors have historically made international expansion very difficult for mid-sized businesses who are expected to operate consistently from one region to another in line with customer expectations. That's the other thing we don't really talk about too much on this channel, the fact that there's so much demand for the best service, right? Instantaneous or instant gratification. This came in with the advent of smartphones. People wanted it now. When you basically have a computer in your pocket, it makes it very easy for you to get anything you want, whether it's an Uber or whether it's an Uber Eats or whether it's anything really. That instantaneous factor that so many of us have become so used to now has now caught on for the banking sector and moving money. So why can't we get payments instantaneously? And so, sure enough, Ripple comes along, offers this product, but the implementation on their end, obviously they are charging banks a significant fee to license this type of technology, because the banks, obviously, they see the savings there. But this then doesn't help the small to medium-sized businesses who also want to be part of that. And so we're seeing things like this. smaller companies partnering with bigger companies in order so that they can compete on a level playing field. Anyway, great news there from the Wrath of Kahneman. I also saw this from BondCrypt XRP. This has to do with Stasis. They say they will issue a euro stablecoin using the XRP ledger. So Stasis has distributed a statement indicating it will use a euro stablecoin using the XRPL, and that was created, obviously, by David Schwartz, Jed McCaleb, and Arthur Brito. Gives a little bit of history there. Right down here, Stasis reports that it will set to integrate with the XRP ledger in H2 2022, for which Ripple will provide technical support. Currently, the Stasis euro stablecoin EURS has a market cap of around $130 million. EURS is the largest euro-backed digital asset. The company is based in Malta and London. Stasis says that it is choosing the XRP ledger because of its scalability, speed, and low cost, plus being more eco-friendly. And here's a quote from Gregory Klumov, Stasis CEO. He says, since Stasis is destined to lead innovation in the stablecoin technology and digital asset space, we are delighted to partner with Ripple, the trailblazer in this realm. The partnership will focus on exploring options to provide our clients with greater financial access to stablecoin infrastructure and services via the XRP ledger. So they obviously see the benefit of using the XRP ledger for their stablecoin euro project. So not too much more news about that. Nevertheless, very, very important to note that more companies are relying on the XRP ledger for their stablecoin projects. We know in this new emerging financial world, we are going to see many different stablecoins being used across the globe, and all these different organizations, banks, whether they're central banks or countries even, they're going to have their product, and global finance, global commerce has also grown, especially since the pandemic. So that interoperability, the CEO here says, Ripple is a trailblazer in this realm. And so I think they realize, look, we better get on a platform that we know is going to be interoperable so that we can be at that leading edge of technology as well. So great news there from BondCrypt XRP. I also saw this, guys, from Mike Manfield here. He posted this, another Ripple partner, this time FSS. They're rapidly expanding their footprint in Africa, with the particular focus on West Africa and Central African economic and monetary communities. So this has to do with Cameroon's CCA Bank. They turned to FSS, who is a Ripple partner for ATM monitoring. FSS Technologies, a leading global provider of integrating payment products and a payment processor, announced today that the CCA Bank, a leading bank in Cameroon, has deployed FSS's real-time multi-brand ATM monitoring solution to help deliver an assured service experience to CCA customers in parallel with the management of operational costs. So Africa as well, one of those markets that Ripple is permeating through those secondary and tertiary partnerships. Just going to go down here, commenting on the partnership, Alexis Meguduju, CEO of CCA Bank, said our objective is to offer the best service experience 24/7 to our customers, and the ATM infrastructure allows us to do this, being one of the most important customer self-service channels. Our cooperation with FSS, an experienced payments provider, will help us transform our ATM operations, helping to reduce complexity and deliver an assured service experience to our customers. FSS ATM monitoring solutions meet our long-term vision of implementing best practices to simplify terminal management for our extended multi-vendor ATM fleet. So they are seeing, obviously, the benefit of this in the African region, teaming up with FSS, a Ripple partner, in order to provide superior service in that region of the world, namely the country of Cameroon. So great news there. Wanted to thank Mike Manfield for posting that. And just getting back to the United States of America, I saw this from Crypto Dash here at crypto_ODL on Twitter. And an interesting observation, Elizabeth Warren tells Gary Gensler that she will do everything in her powers to help her buddy Gary when he asks Congress for help regarding cryptocurrencies. So that was on the record, but she does scold FSOC Nellie Liang weeks later. How dare you ask Congress for help? Do your job when they seek the same guidance for crypto. So that's interesting. In cozy with one organization, however, when it comes to the FSOC's Nellie Liang, she says, no, you're on your own. Do your job yourself. You're not getting any help from Congress. It really does go to show you where those allegiances lie. So again, another interesting observation from Crypto Dash here. Of course, we did see Gary Gensler. He was on Fox Business yesterday with Liz Klayman. And Crypto Law just tweeted this out. The peevish look from Gary Gensler is because tens of thousands of retail XRP holders refuse to stop getting in his face with the questions his SEC refuses to answer. So I gotta give credit here to Liz Klayman asking the questions that the XRP community want answered. And, she keeps hammering it home. Some were wondering if she was actually going to ask these questions on the show. And she does. If you guys didn't see this clip, listen to this.
What confuses a lot of people, Gary, and if you could really clarify here, is where do you draw the line, the distinction between what is a security and what is an actual currency? Example A, what Ripple did, selling XRP to build out its underlying blockchain network, no different than example B, Ethereum floating an ICO, a coin offering to help its underlying Ethereum blockchain. There is no difference, a lot of people say.
So Liz, you started by saying you weren't going to ask me about specific cases, and so if I can help the audience.
Example A, example B.
Yeah, but I help the audience know that it's not, I'm not really allowed to talk about specific cases, but it's pretty straightforward. Raise money from the public, as you say. You have a basic bargain of full and fair disclosure and anti-fraud protections, and you register with the government agency called the Securities and Exchange Commission. And that's really what we're trying to do, is help continue with that basic bargain. We're technology neutral. If people want to invest or speculate in this field, then these tokens, and most importantly, the platforms, the trading and lending platforms, come in, register, do it within the law, not trying to skirt the law.
So again, Gary Gensler with a non-answer. Crypto Law down here retweeting this out. What is the SEC hiding? Of course, we have seen this video just giving us the lowdown. Bill Hinman's speech when he talks about his personal opinion. Well, at least allegedly that's what they suggested. That's what the court is saying. It was just his personal opinion. Even though he does use the term we, W-E, as in us collectively, this is what we believe. XRP Crypto Wolf saying, someone should ask Gary Gensler what he truly thinks of the XRP army. I'm sure he hates us. I do not doubt it one bit. We do keep getting in his face. And, those over at Fox Business News, including Charles Gasparino, Eleanor Turret, they're all hammering him hard, getting the help from the XRP community. But notice Gary Gensler's expression here. Crypto Eddie also pointed this out. 29 seconds of body language. Look at the blink rate. Tends to increase when people are thinking more or are feeling stress. Sniffing indicates displeasure. Lips pressed tightly together because you are thinking hard or you are angry. And then the tongue over lips getting ready. So excessive blinking, sniff, sniff, lips tight, tongue passing over lips. I mean, I'm no psychologist, but I believe this is coming out of a Psychology 101 textbook. So Gary Gensler looking quite stressed out at these questions. I'm sure, he has been being asked this numerous times from people like Charles Gasparino, Liz Clayman, trying to get the answers from him. And, as you guys heard from this last clip, he really just can't answer these questions because of the ongoing lawsuit. But Charles Gasparino not letting him get away with it. He was interviewed by Liz Clayman after the Gary Gensler interview. Charles Gasparino blasts Gary Gensler as pathetic for refusing to answer questions about the Ethereum free pass today on Fox Business. Watch the whole clip and see how XRP holders respectfully engaging journalists brings results. Charlie is on fire. Listen to this.
And this is potentially huge. I know the market's up today. It's taking a breather, and I know AMC is off its lows. It was as low as $15 or $14 a share. It's at $18, $19 now. But it's down 80% from its highs. And if it goes down to $10 a share, which it really could if the Fed starts tightening, if it does 50 basis points, people are going to say, where was the investor protection? And I'll tell you, these esoteric things, I mean, did Ripple's unregistered XRP really hurt anybody? No!
Well, Charlie, hold on. The one thing that I thought was really important here, number one, I did try very hard to push him on what is the difference between what Ethereum is versus Ripple XRP.
That's so pathetic Liz, that is so pathetic he punted on that. He is taking a case that he was handed by Jay Clayton, the SEC chair under Trump. He's pushed it forward as aggressively or more aggressively than Jay Clayton did. It has literally, what was done on Ripple is not that much contextually or materially different than what Ether did.
Okay.
Why is one okay and not the other? It's mind-boggling that he continues. By the way, again, he continues to sidestep that.
And
really
let me just finish one thing.
All right, and the clip ends there. Look at this headline, Gasparino. Gensler is divorced from reality and concerned about the wrong issues affecting investors. And that is exactly it, right? We have a cryptocurrency in the crypto market that does not affect its investors, regardless of what Ripple did X amount of years ago.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.